Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone, to the channel IT Simplified. In today's session on Azure, we'll see how to deploy AVD with cloud only identity. Yes, you heard it right. This feature is in preview. It means that you no longer need domain controller or domain services. You can deploy AVD with just Azure Active Directory, and that is what we're going to test today. Now, as I said, this feature is in preview, so certain things are going to change. But this gives you an idea about the roadmap, where this product is going, and how you can leverage with cloud only identity. So let's get started. I'm already logged into the portal, and let's search for Azure Virtual Desktop. We'll straight away create a host pool. I already have a resource group with the name AVDRG, and I'm going to name this host pool name AVD. My location will be Canada Central. And for this preview feature, you got to make sure that validation environment should be set to yes. For the host pool type, you can either use personal or pool. For this demonstration, I'm going to use personal, and I'll leave the assignment type to default, which is automatic. For the virtual machine, we're gonna add the virtual machine in a moment, but let's go to the workspace. And we're going to register desktop app group, say yes, and you need to provide the workspace name. I'm just going to take the default. Let's review and create. So it's a straightforward deployment, and as you can see, we got the successful notification. Let's go to the resources. And now there are a couple of things I want to change or tweak before we add the virtual machines within the host pool. The first thing I want to do is under settings, I'll go to the RDP properties, go to the advanced, and I just want to add a parameter here because these machines going to be joined to Azure Active Directory. So I'm just going to add here target is AED joint colon I colon 1. Target is AED joint, and make sure you click on save. So with that done, another thing that I'm going to do is I'll go to the resource group under which my machines will be deployed within the host pool. Now it's going to be AVDRG, and I want to give administrator access to specific people as well as user access, so the users who are going to log on to these machines. Let's go to the access control and click on add and add role assignment, and under select a role, I'll give virtual machine administrator login to Girish and click on save. And I'm going to give virtual machine user login to the username user1. And actually, let's add user2 also. And let's click on save. All right, so with these things done, what we're going to do is go back to our Azure Virtual Desktop, go to the host pool, and under the session host, let's click on add. And at this stage, you can give the name prefix, very similar to the one that we have done before. And I'm going to keep it simple. I'm just gonna give the name AVD. Location will be Canada Central. For the availability option, if you want, you can deploy that within zones or sets to get higher redundancy, but this is just for the test purpose. So I'm gonna just no infrastructure redundancy required. I'm going to change that to. And under the image type, I'm going to use the image in the gallery, which is Windows 10 Enterprise version 20H2 generation 2. And you can change whatever size you want. For this demonstration, I'm going to pick DS1 version 2. And I'm going to take two machines. And for the OS test type, I'll change it to standard HDD. And for this demonstration, I don't need to enable any boot diagnostic. And for the virtual network, I already have the name AVD VNet, and it has associated subnet. And this is what is new now. So you can see under domain to join, you can join this to if you have your domain services, your Active Directory, but this is what we are trying to test. So I'm going to just join these machines to Azure Active Directory. And if you want, you can enroll VMs within Intune. So you can change it if you want to, yes, but I'm just going to take the default, and you can provide the virtual machine administrator account. Let's go to next. And if you want to enable diagnostic settings, you can do it from here. I'm just going to review and create. So validation was passed, and let's click on create. Welcome back. So you can see that deployment was successful. Now there is only one thing that is left to do. So the host pool was created successfully. Let's go to application group. And in this, we need to assign the machines to the users. So let's go and click on add. I'm going to assign to user 1 and also user 2. All right, with the assignment also in place, let me show you one more thing. If I can go to Azure Active Directory and under device, you can see that the machines within the host pool AVD 0 and 0 and 1, they are Azure AD joined. That's the state of this particular machine, right? So there's only one thing which is left to test now. Let me just try to log on to machine with one of the user. So the user is user 1. And here we go. We have now full-fledged AVD deployment with cloud-only identity without the need of any domain controllers. So I hope you found this video on AVD and cloud identity useful. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.